Hello, everyone, and welcome back to tomorrow's weather today. Today, I have a forecast update for everybody um, over the U.S. This is just a general forecast. This isn't just talking about anything specific, but here we are on the Weather Prediction Center um, page, um, looking at our surface map with station plots and fronts. Um, we can see a low pressure system out in Ohio with a associated warm front and cold front, bringing some cooler temperatures into the Midwest and South with another reinforcing shot up into the Dakotas and Minnesota right now with some pretty chilly temperatures down into the 20s and 30s with this high pressure system behind this low pressure system right there. Looking at the quantitative precipitation forecast, we can see a lot of heavy rain forecasted over the next week in Dixie Alley, going from Tennessee all the way into eastern Texas, and some rain for the northwest coast, with over an inch of rain for most of the eastern half of the country. Going over to the GFS model, we can see on tropical tidbits, we can see our low pressure system here in Ohio showing up on the model with that associated cold front, coming down here with that warm front right in here. There's some snow falling in Michigan and northern Indiana and Ohio. This system will move off to the northeast, bringing along that cold front, um, probably about in that general vicinity, maybe even a little more south like that, um, and a warm front there. It looks like the snow is going to stay off to the northeast, no, sorry, the northwest um, of the United States and only fall in Canada, maybe some Maine, with some cold air behind it, and we can see that with this high pressure system right there and the thickness lines, um, it dipping into the blues. Moving it ahead, we can see a low pressure system forming in the plains right here with a cold front coming down like that, and probably another front like that if we go to the WPC. If we go to the fronts, that is on Tuesday. If we look at Tuesday, yeah, cold front back there, warm front along ahead of that. And there is a severe weather risk, and we can look at that at the SPC. We can see a large area of a marginal risk for severe storms. And that is in this area right there on Tuesday. Tuesday night into Wednesday. Southerly, another southeasterly winds at the surface. We can see that there based on the isobars. So basically, low pressure, what wants to happen with a force called the pressure gradient force, winds just want to go like that straight into the system. Um, but with the Coriolis force, um, it bends everything to the right, which would follow the isobars. But there's a third force acting on wind, which is friction, which will kind of bend it like that into the low pressure system, away from high to low pressure. Um, so let's take a sounding in northwestern Arkansas. Just looking at this, looking like a possible inversion there. I can't. Definitely right there. There's not really an inversion, but more of a slower cooling rate, lapse rate, I should say. If we look at the Cape, there is some Cape going into Wednesday night. If we take another sounding here, yeah, we can see that better. Which is why I don't think this is a huge risk. But if we go over to the low level jet at 850 millibars, we can see there is a low level jet in place with some upper level divergence as well, which will allow these storms to rise. Yeah, there's going to be upper level divergence in this area. Moving this ahead, the system weakens and moves off into the east, giving some showers for the mid-Atlantic to northeast. Then another low pressure system wants to form in the south in Dixie Alley, headed off to northeast, bringing some rain showers for much of the eastern coast. With a cold front probably around there, bringing in a shot of cold air with this high pressure system behind it. Some lake effect snow is certainly possible if this holds true for Pennsylvania and New York as winds are coming off the warm lakes. Let's just look if there's, yeah. So you can see the steep lapse right here, which is allowing for instability. It's not really showing here, but there is some instability here, which is allowing for lake effect snow to form. Bring this into next Thursday, we can see an upper level low here, which is going to spark some showers and possibly even some thunderstorms. Very strong high pressure system over the eastern United States, which is going to bring some cooler conditions to the northeast, but also some warmer conditions for the south. Now, this probably isn't going to hold true as this is over 300 hours out, and the GFS likes to do some weird stuff and didn't show up last run, but it's showing a monster system with a cold front here, an occluded front here, and a warm front there. Just spinning around. Yeah, this is most likely not going to happen, but certainly is possible. Let's go to the two temp anomalies. Let's also go to the Climate Prediction Center. Over the next 6 to 10 days, we can see for most of the United States above average conditions, especially for the west and northern, and some below average temps for the south in the Texas area, with above average precipitation for the east and below average precipitation for the western two-thirds. 8 to 14 looking like the same story, but more warm and less and more dry, I should say. And we can take a look at the GFS model for that. Here's our cold front right. There's a cold front right in there. The cold air here. Warm air here. Here's our reinforcing shot that I was talking about earlier. There looks to be another cold front right there, even though it's really not doing much. And here's another reinforcing shot of cold air right in there. And here's that below average temperatures, which is moving off. And then towards the end of this run, it looks like most of the United States will be above average. And here's that strong system with that cold front that I was talking about. So overall, I expect a wet pattern for at least the eastern United States, just like the WPC is forecasting, especially in the south, and above average temperatures with a few shots of cold air. Looking like Colorado is going to be getting some snow over the next few days, and then the I forget what mountain range this is up here, but you can see snow likely to form or likely to fall there too. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I will talk to you all soon.